Let's talk about y'all love life and see what y'all ancestors want to say about your love life. What's manifesting and why it's manifesting for you in the way it is manifesting. Okay. What's going on with my collective's love life? Alright, 11th house, which is crazy because I literally just did a reading. And the 11th house came out again. So your love life right now is highly influenced by your community. Okay? Technology. Your perception around what love should look like is based off of social media perception. Okay? Bottom of the deck, we got Aquarius, which is another online connection. Okay, so a lot of power couples are manifesting during this time. Experimenting, seeing what's out there, really stepping onto the platform is getting you exposure. For a lot of you that are stepping into your social media presence, that is how you're going to meet this person. It's going to be like a radical change, completely different than your usual type and expectation. Okay? You're going to feel like you're at your freest when you're expressing yourself on social media, because it's not held down by your traditional values and your upbringing. So for those of you that have been staying away from all the familiar energies of the people that you either grew up with, that you typically date, you're not really seeking relationships at this time. And so if you haven't really been trying to find love, then this message is going to be for you. Okay? So we're going to talk about it. If that's you, welcome back to the channel. Come on in. We're going to see why your ancestors set you up this way, which is very interesting for this to come out for this to be influenced by your ancestors. This is like a confirmation that a lot of your ancestors, however they lived in the 3D, when they crossed over, all of it clicked. Okay, so the ancestors that are coming through, they understand now things that they didn't understand in the fleshly body. They have way more understanding, way more clarity from the spiritual realm that they did not have when they were alive. So it's going to be really conflicting because a lot of them may have grew up very religious. A lot of them, it's giving me a lot of cultural appropriation, expectations of how it's supposed to look. But it says a lot about your bloodline because all the sacrifices that they made in the flesh, they know why they had to make those sacrifices. And it was all for you to be able to live the life that you're about to experience. You're about to experience like something very dynamite, very powerful. And they're like encouraging you and pushing you off of this edge. Like, come to the edge. Don't be afraid. Take that leap of faith. You can do it. They're encouraging you to step out of all of the norms that they knew. Go to festivals. Try new foods. explore new cultures, go beyond the borders of wherever you were raised, wherever communities you were raised in. Share your gifts, create goals. Something about your goals that you have, the person that's destined to be with you are going to share similar goals. There's something more about goals than it is tradition. And they're really dramatizing the word goals here. I also feel like this connection pushes you outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so in the flesh, it would feel like to you a forbidden fruit. But that's exactly where they're encouraging you to go. Okay? They're like encouraging you to find your soul tribe. People that you didn't originate. You don't derive from the same cultures, the same traditions. You don't derive from the same tax bracket. So it's like all the lines that once divided humanity from engaging in certain relationships due to like tax bracket, social class, cultural differences and things like that, those lines are now blurred and everyone is mixing and mingling. It's giving me melting pot energy as well. Okay, something about you is very edgy, and you're developing this nonchalant, detached persona, which I find very interesting that they are encouraging you to have this nonchalant, detached persona, because I feel like it goes against how you were raised. They keep stressing you were raised to be like demure, mindful, okay, accepted, respected, revered, your elders, the traditions, and to stay in those parameters. And then here your ancestors are like, no, get out of those parameters, push the limit, don't do that, try new things, eat new foods, be edgy, push the limit. All right, take us to the top. Take us to the top. All the sacrifices we made was to see you at your best, to see you go further and beyond than we ever could. You have all this technology. You have all these things at your disposal. Use it. Utilize it. We used to have to walk far. We used to have to person to person. Now you don't have to worry about person to person. All you got to do is just turn your camera on. Man, they are really, really encouraging you to communicate your power, to be free. Okay, so for all of the conservatives, liberals, Democrats, Republicans, all those different groups, they're like, no, be a liberal. Be free. You know, there's less of you, but you're gonna change that. You're destined to change those parameters and take your bloodline far beyond the reef. Okay, it's giving Moana. Okay, what can you tell my collective about their love life? Ancestors, for highest and greatest good, what can you tell my collective about their love life? This a wrap. No one can lie to you anymore. Lying to you, betraying you is a thing of the past. It's not your future. All of that is done. Okay, you're healing generational patterns that were passed down. It's giving me breaking out of this mental cage. I'm hearing, is it Bia? I wanna swing from the chandelier. The chandelier. All this inner child healing that you're doing, you are swinging from the chandelier. Okay, you're way more than your struggles. like struggle love, struggle situations. You're like, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna struggle with this person and that person and stay on the fence and be submissive and be controlled and be governed. Like they're really pushing you to break the patriarchal system that you were once subscribed to and leave behind struggle love. They really do not want you to continue a pattern of struggle love and control and feel like you have to be submissive, otherwise that you'll be expendable. And because of how you think, because of what you say. Very rebel. Okay. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna meet someone that is very shocking to you, how much they love that about you, how much they love that you're a rebel, how defiant you are. There's something about you're not sleep, you're not a pick-me. You don't care to be chosen or picked by anyone. You choose you every single time, and this person is going to carry the emotional maturity necessary to be able to nurture that. There's something about nurturing your free will and your ability to walk away when you're no longer satisfied. No matter if it hurts their feelings, no matter if they say sorry, no matter if friends and family talks about you and tell you that you're crazy or that you are missing out on something good because you want to be so different and you want to leave the norm. It is your decision to go far beyond the reef when it comes to love. So I see you guys being very adventurous, whether you see yourself like that or not. I see you having invitations, very spontaneity, dating, mixing, mingling, trying new flavors. Okay. And I also see some people will reject you and they'll be like, yeah, no, I can't. You're going to come off to a lot of people like trouble. Like trouble that they need to avoid, like the bubonic plague. Okay? So they're going to release you, reject you, and tell you that, I thought I wanted to ride that rodeo, but you're a tyrant. I feel like you're a tyrant because you are female in a male-dominant world. And they just don't want those problems because they know that you'll never submit or you'll never they'll never be able to get over you, and they'll never be able to conquer you. When they realize that you pack this powerful aura or they think twice. They're like, yeah, you may have even gotten like the title of being a bad girl or a bad guy. Okay. Or a heartbreaker, man eater. When you start to hear that reputation following you, is it bad that I never made love? No, I never did it, but I should know how to be bad. I prove it to you. They're gonna say like you're insecure. They're gonna try to lower your self-esteem, make you feel as if that's your problem. That's why nobody wants you, because you are defiant. They're gonna try to play these mind games on you. Okay, and make you feel indecisive about, is something wrong with me? Am I behaving in the wrong way? Am I doing something wrong? And they may even like bring another person in the mix to try to throw your mind off. and make you feel unsure about who you are, like what society's standards are for what relationships is supposed to look like. If you want someone to marry you, you got to behave like this, you got to move like this, you got to do things like this. And you may hear those thoughts play out. They may even choose someone that isn't as powerful for you, that someone that is emotionally insecure, but they will lie to them and tell them what they want to hear and stroke their ego so they can be chosen or picked by this person. I feel like that's the collective masculine energy that is going to, in one breath, desire you something bad, like to the point of obsession. And then the fact that they can't acquire you fucks with their identity. It fucks with their ability to feel confident in their own masculinity. And you trigger that in a lot of them. Because at first sight, you look like someone that's tameable. You look like someone that just needs to be cleaned up a bit. And that you'll perform like a good girl. And then they realize that you flip the script on them when you show them that you're really this Empress energy. And I feel like you take them on levels, right? So you have this Empress energy, but I'm picking up High Priestess. A High Priestess energy that knows how to how to walk in your Empress energy when you want to be on the earthly realm. You know how to tend to the nurturing side of things. And when they get a taste of that, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta have you. But they don't realize that you're really this High Priestess. The High Priestess answers to no one. Okay? Not even the Magician. The Magician can't manifest in this realm without the High Priestess. It's an important part that brings the whole ingredient together. All 4 elements together. It's like she carries the secret sauce, like secret code, and in order to manifest to that capacity in this realm, you need her blessing. You know what I'm saying? You need her scroll, her knowledge, her divinity. And so they go back to the drawing board. But you're going to experience a lot of different energies that want you. And so from a crafty communication type of way, they may want to appease or appeal to the things that have hurt you as to find a way to get the connection going faster or to move it along. It's like, if I can figure out what it is that you want or what it is that you're lacking, I can solve that problem. But here's the thing, you're also the fucking problem solver. So they feel like they have no relevance or necessity in your life, and it makes them feel very inferior. It's not going to work. You're too much of a piece of work. Okay, so you know that oldest trick in the book? And I feel like this is a play that you know all too well. Okay, this play here is, I'm going to make you jealous. I'm going to have you watch me give someone else everything you could have had. And they use that person like a pawn in a chess game. But you're the fucking grid that the chess board is built on. Yeah. And so the game is already rigged. It's a cultural divide, how to get it, how you live. But instead of it being a cultural divide, it's the lines are being blurred. And so you're going to start hearing a lot of people say way more like, this is a dying breed, or this is not like it used to be, or this is that. They've been saying that for a long time now, but when it comes to you, all of my collective that are out here like this, y'all are a motherfucking problem. Baby, they see you as a headache they do not want to partake in. Okay? But I mean, to miss up on an opportunity with you, it's like I'm gonna have to die for it. Another one, I'm gonna have to take a risk. And so they're gonna risk their life trying to get with you or get a moment with you. It's like, I don't need much. I just need folk. I just need a space and opportunity. So you're gonna meet a couple of energies. They gonna want a space and opportunity, and they feel like I'm gonna put it down. You're gonna fall in love. If you put it down right, like the way I want it, play your cards right, maybe we can fall in love. I feel like someone is working very, very hard to get on your level. What? Get on my level? Someone could be from Atlanta, but it's like they're trying really hard to get on your level. Okay? They focused on you. Can we focus on me? 27. Baby, can you focus on me? It's like I almost got you. Almost got you. I almost had you wrapped around my finger. You would have been a fool for me, but I let you go. Ooh, you got one of these masculine energies. Like, this emperor energy is like, I did you a favor. I could have had your head gone, but I did you a favor and I let you go. And they saying like they didn't let you go because they didn't want you. They let you go because they respected you. There is a difference here, because they see you as they equal. You're not like the rest of them. This is someone that would never put their guards up towards you. It's always unfinished business. You are this person's obsession. They do not sleep at night. At least when it's time to go to bed, they think about and fixate on you right before bed. I don't feel like this person was trying to hurt you. This would be someone that never actually rejected you. You know, and when a person doesn't actually reject you, they leave unfinished business, which means you guys never had a conversation on where y'all stand. Okay, that's what this energy is. You guys never talked about where y'all stand, what y'all are, and so that connection is always lingering. Okay, it could have just been like, you know, there was no reason to talk to each other. I don't really feel like it's like a ghosting situation, but it's like, until I have something to show for, there's nothing to really talk about. And I feel like you just in hopeless romantic. You feel something for this person. I feel like you feel something for this person. Not with them being like potential or hopeless energy. No. It's like you see what you guys could have been. Damn. And that's why we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of... Y'all keep coming up as suitors. Like, every time you're in this energy of like hustle, drive, ambition, business, this person match your energy. Every time you shift into this, like you're tending to this, or you're like chasing money, or you're getting a lot of attention, this person shifts to stable energy. And this is how they keep the competition from ever really reaching a level beyond them. Because every time you shift energies, every time you descend from your magician, high priestess energy, this person matches your frequency. Like clockwork. I mean, fuck. And so nothing is ever really good enough, because at that moment, at that time, this person takes on that persona. This is like, when they say, oh, I need somebody that match my energy. That's what this person does. They match your energy. They know you like power. You like power. You like confident. You like you like a person that's assertive, that knows what they want. You'll give everything you got to it. This person knows that about you. And I feel like they manipulate the energy within themselves to alchemize and create the environment that you want at that moment. So they keep switching the environment as they move. Which would mean they reading your energy. They don't even need cards or nothing. They just... You don't believe in something anymore, but they do. So they believe for the both of you. You don't believe that something could work anymore, and this person believes that you don't gotta believe. I got enough conviction for the both of us. You'll be back. This person got a next level type of confidence here. This person is inherently, I'm hearing inherently good. Alright? I'm not picking up on someone that grew up with a silver spoon in their mouth with a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that their inheritance is locked up. Okay? Their inheritance, their success, because of the way they manipulate the energy to remain a vibrational match for you, they place their wealth in you. Which would mean they submit it to you. This person signed a contract. They signed a contract for better, for a spiritual contract, for better or for worse, for sickness and health, for whatever. I don't fucking care. And so when they're in this magician energy in reverse, they put you in your seductress energy, where you don't fucking want the white picket fence and the happily ever after. You want the munyan. And that's the power of not giving you what you want. This person has been discovering like what your power is. You have a tendency to do like a cease and desist. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm free from you. I deserve better. And then nothing else satisfies you in love, and you come right motherfucking back like clockwork. And you get real cranky and bitter when you're vulnerable and you think that something is going to work out and it doesn't work out. And you get snappy. It's not saying that you have to heal. What it's saying is, whoever this match is that your ancestors have working with your energy, because it's being allowed for a reason, which means there's an ancestral contract somewhere. The fact that this person exists, the fact that this person even exists, the fact that you touch something so vast that reminds you of yourself, you never forget that type of exposure. And so the more this person does not give you what you want, the more you continue to get out of your comfort zone. The more you force yourself to try new things, the more it becomes like a pouty energy. You're like, so frustrated, fuck it. I'm gonna push myself off this edge. I'm gonna go off this edge. I'm gonna go off that edge. And something about these edges that you're meant to jump off of really gets you out of your own way. And that's why you and this person are not able to be together yet, because their energy pushes you off the ledge that you would never jump off of. if you had this person how you wanted it. If you had the relationship how you wanted it, when you wanted it, you would be complacent in some type of area of your own platform, your own gift, your own powerhouse. And so in order to remain a powerhouse, telling you no sets you up for success. So that is why your ancestors condone the fuckery. So take what resonates. You know, all my messages are timeless. I'll be back with more. So I'll see you guys in the comment section. Love you guys. Bye-bye.